What up, football family? Welcome to the all-new Fantasy Takeover show. We're about to take over fantasy football and get you all winning in the process. I am your host, Mr. PL Colter. All right, it's week 2, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully everybody started out undefeated. Hey, if you didn't, hey, that's what we're here for. We're going to get you back on track for week 2. Now, without any further ado, we're going to bring in our co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that put NEW in the state of New York, Mr. New York Nick. What up?
What up, baby?
What's going on,
man?
man?
You know, week 2, baby.
All right, it's week 2.
Yeah.
The people need to get that fantasy football started. Sit advice. You ready to rock and roll?
Hey, let's make it happen, Cam.
So let's get started. All right. So week 1 brought a lot of surprises, a lot of I guess you would say great performances from unknown sources. Shocking performances from some unknown sources. Woo. That's what we love about the NFL. That's why the NFL is numero uno. Now, what we're going to do this week is we're going to take some of those high-profile, low-profile names and let you know if they'll be good to go for week 2.
Sure.
All right?
For sure. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right. So we've been getting blown up on Twitter all week, and we'll give you the Twitter names a little bit later on the show.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and address some of those questions.
Do it.
Hopefully it'll help you out. All right. Let's get started. Pete in Mesquite.
What up?
All right. What up, Pete? All right. RG3 went beast mode last week for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns. Is he Cam Newton or is he a one-week wonder? Hey, Pete. Hey, man, put on your dread wig, man. Get your lace front ready. Shake them out. Now, I'm going to say no and no.
Yeah.
No, he's not a one-week wonder, and no, at this point, he's not Cam Newton, but he definitely warrants a start in your lineup this week.
For sure that.
I mean, RG3 went beast mode last week. Y'all saw what he did to the New Orleans Saints. He was throwing, he was running, he was poised, he was confident.
Who that defense?
RG3, who that is, right?
Defense,
all right.
Man.
So, if you want to play the matchups this week, he's playing against a Rams defense who gave up over 355 yards passing last week to Detroit.
Terrible.
So, feel safe to get him into your lineup, Mr. Pete. You're watching the Redskins fan, you should be all set and ready to go. Agree?
Agreed. Easy.
All right. Let's keep this thing rolling. Good luck to you this week, Pete. Rodrigo in Dallas. All right. Okay, Kevin Ogletree put up 8 catches for 114 yards and 2 touchdowns against the defending champs. Can I play him a la Robinson last year? Rodrigo.
Bring it in, baby.
Bring it in, baby. No, bruh. This was a one-week wonder, man. He was a one-week wonder. The only consistent thing about Kevin Ogletree is that he's inconsistent. He's been kind of like that last thread hanging on that polo shirt that you're about to take to the Goodwill. He's one drop pass away from being out of the league. The guy is behind a plethora of quality starters: Miles Austin, Dez Bryant, Jason Witten. With 10 days removed from playing against the Giants, he should be a little more ready to.
Yeah, he's ready
to play. I mean, last week against the Giants, he was running a bunch of dummy routes, a bunch of decoy routes. He wasn't really involved in the offense. That will not happen again this week.
And I guarantee the New York Giants did not scheme for Kevin Ogletree.
Good point. Good
point.
They
did not.
And their secondary was depleted as well. So this is a situation where you may want to stay away from Kevin Ogletree. I know you're a Cowboys fan. I know you love your boys, but that Kool-Aid ain't got no sugar in the play, all right? All right, so
pour it out.
Pour it out, player. All right, well, good luck to you this week, Rodrigo.
For sure. Let's keep it moving.
Hope you win week 2. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's keep going. Jose in Plano.
Jose.
What up, Jose?
What up?
Shouts out to Plano, all right? It's the city that pays us.
Hey, that's true. That's
right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the money, man. All right, Jose. Stephen Hill, rookie wide receiver of the New York Jets. 5 catches, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns last week against Buffalo. Pretty nice stats, huh?
Really good stats.
Is he a safe bet against the Steelers this week? Well, Jose, I hate to break it to you like this, but this cat is a one-week wonder.
What? Flag on the play. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Flag on the play?
I got to drop you on that one.
Please explain.
Your man Hill. What's he going to do next week? Well, let's just take a look what he's going to do next week. Against the Steelers, we all see what Peyton Manning etched up on him. Now, I'm not saying Mark Sanchez is Peyton Manning.
Please don't say
I'm
that.
not saying that.
Please don't say
But
that.
I think we saw a lot of weak legs in those backs for the Steelers last week.
That was week 1.
You have Santonio Holmes, and now you got Stephen Hill. That's 2 options. He gonna catch some passes.
But I'm worried about the third option.
Which is what?
Mark Sanchez.
Come on, man.
Mark Sanchez.
Look, he ain't the best, but he can get the ball past the line of scrimmage.
And my broke clock is right twice a day.
That's true.
I'm sorry.
That's true.
I'm sorry. You can't sell me on Mark Sanchez if he was buy one get one free. I'm sorry. Okay, yes, he had a good outing against a depleted Buffalo team. The defense, they actually got it started. They forced a lot of turnovers. They got a couple of touchdowns on their own. Special teams, defense, all chipped in. I think they had a return for a touchdown, defensive touchdown.
Okay. Let's agree on this then. If you got him, let maybe not start him in your top 3 receiver. Let's put him as a flex player then. Let's see what he's gonna do on the flex player side.
I'm sorry.
Can we not even agree on that?
I'm sorry. We can't even agree on the flex on this one.
Wow.
I'm just not so. And to make matters worse, I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they got done up on national TV against Peyton Manning. Yeah, they. Wow. It wasn't even. I mean, if you couldn't beat Tebow, what made you think that you were going to beat Peyton? I digress.
Okay.
Pittsburgh is going to be playing at home. First game at Heinz Field. They're going to be angry. There's going to be a hornet's nest. They're going to be getting after it. Dick LeBeau is going to be dialing up some special stuff for Mr. Mark Sanchez. I think this was more of an aberration. Don't put this brother in your lineup. Final word?
You know what? Flex him. That's my word. Flex him. He might be good for, I don't know, let's say 89 yards and a touchdown. That's more than what Kevin Ogletree's gonna put up.
Won't be happening again. All right, good luck to you, Jose. All right, Marlene checking back in. Hey, Marlene from Carrollton. Hey, welcome back to the show. Hey, we remember you from last week. All right, Nick. Looks like this one is for you, buddy.
All right, yeah.
My Fred Jackson is hurt now, and C.J. Spiller is off the waiver wire.
Okay.
What about Washington rookie running back Alfred Morris? Should I start him this week?
Hey, Alfred Morris is a good pickup. 96 yards and 2 touchdowns. You got to do. He's behind RG3. He's gonna need some help coming out the backfield at times. And I think I watched the game. I know you watched the game. This
flag on the play.
Come on, man.
How can you trust a running back from Washington? There's no way. I'm sorry. Head coach Mike Shanahan, I mean, all due respect to you, you got 2 Super Bowl rings.
Does that.
But what you've done to those running backs in Washington is abominable. It's ass-9.
Ass-10?
Ass-11.
Ass-12?
Is a bad number. No matter how good you play for Washington, they will put another player in there. Let's just rip off a couple of names. Trunk Candidate, Liddell Beggs, what's his name? Hulu Jr.? Hula Hoop?
That's Hula Hoop.
None of them cats got any significant playing time.
JR, how about your boy?
None of those cats got any significant playing time after they put up impressive performances. And yes, he did run for 96 yards, but that was on 28 carries. On 28 carries?
Well, I mean, what else you going to do when your boy throwing over 320 yards?
Ladies and gentlemen, at the ripe age of 29, I can rip off 96 yards and 28 carries.
Come on, man.
All right? So what I'm saying is, temper your expectations. You cannot trust Mike Shanahan. You cannot trust the son Shanahan, who's the offensive coordinator / be nice. I digress. All right. So just when it comes to the Shanahans, don't trust the running back unless his name is Clinton Portis.
Wow.
All right. So Marlene, look for somebody else on your waiver wire. If you have a W/R position, take the R.
Wow.
All right. Moving right along.
Next one.
All right. Now we come to our new segment on the show, hosted by Mr. Nick here himself. It's called Risk Reward. Now, we've been getting blown up on Twitter all week, and of course, we're going to take the best question and address it live here on camera. So, this week for you, Mr. Nick, we have Mac D in Cashville, hometown stand-up. Shouts out to the city of Cashville. All right. Now, I should start off by saying Mac D is a diehard Chicago Bears fan.
Wow.
That's my dude.
Wow. Okay.
And he's a big Brandon Marshall fan.
Bears.
Brandon Marshall went ham last week in Chicago in his debut.
Did that.
Do you expect more of the same this week against a desperate Green Bay Packers defense?
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's why I'm gonna put him into the risk and reward. You got Brandon Marshall. I think we all know Brandon Marshall's history. We know he's a diva. We know when he gets done up at the line, he just stops playing. But there's a reward on that as well.
All right, do tell.
If he can break through that line, if he can break through all the drama that he's going to get by those big defensive backs from Green Bay, he can get out, he can catch some balls. You got Jay Cutler back there with a gun.
Jay Cutler does have a gun.
He's got a gun, which he's going to find him.
He played in the city of Nashville, by the way, too. Shouts out to you, Vandy. Vandy, baby. All right.
So, hey, so that's a reward if he gets it out. Now, if not, you got to look on the other part of Green Bay's coming after a big loss to open it up. The score wouldn't even been close if those officials would have been paid.
Are you about to go zebra on this one?
I might go zebra. Pay the officials. Please pay the officials.
Pay the officials. Let's get Ed Hercules back into the fold right there.
Please, Big Ed. You feel me on that one?
I feel you on that one. Yeah.
So, yeah, risk and reward. I say start him. You got to start him. He's a top 10 easy receiver to start. So there you go.
Green Bay's defense is absolutely horrible. I'm a diehard Charles Woodson fan from the state of Michigan. Yes, he's from Ohio, but he played at the University of Michigan, won a Heisman, won a national championship. I digress. But San Francisco looked like a passing team against them last week. Chicago really is a passing team. Get that brother into your lineup.
Got to.
All right, Mac D. All right, good luck to you this week, player.
On to the next one, baby.
Now we move on to our home alert. Now, for those of you who do not know what the home alert is, shame on you.
Shame on you. You ain't watching.
You haven't been watching.
It's okay.
For you first timers, the home alert is that player that you've taken in the first, second, third round, the player with a big name that you start for pride reasons. Right. Oh, I can't bench him. This is such and such. You know what? That might get you beat, buddy, because we got the goods for you. This week's home alert goes to none other than the Motor City's own Mr. Matthew Stafford. Matt Stafford, my man, you on home alert this week.
Gotta be.
Not for your ability, but because of your matchup. This week you're going up against the San Francisco 49ers defense that made the reigning MVP from last year. Aaron Rodgers looked like Roger from Good Times. The whole... I digress. Hey, you got to be over 30 to get that one. All right. Basically, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is Matthew Stafford threw 3 interceptions against a porous Rams defense last week with literally to no pressure. You got Patrick Willis and the boys coming, bringing that heat. You saw what they did to the high-potent, high-scoring, number 1 offense, number 1 scoring team in the league last year, Green Bay.
Destroyed them.
Detroit. I'm about ready to go out on record and say that Matthew Stafford won't even finish this game.
Wow.
If you have to start him, start him. If you have a backup on your bench with a better matchup, please get that backup into your bench and save your week 2 score. Quarterback is the most important position. You cannot afford to get outplayed in that position. All right?
Truth be told.
Truth be told. All right, so this concludes another episode of the Fantasy Takeover. All right, you can reach us on Twitter. Follow us. Hey, I'm at PL Colter. That's at PLCOLTER. You can reach my boy Nick at
Nick NIC_Torius.
That's Nick _TORIOUS. As we close every show, we like to tell you that life is a sport, so always play to win. On behalf of my boy Nick, we're out.
Hey, don't be scared. I'm only white. Good night.
And God bless.